The all-studio first-person shooter game from 3D Realms called Iron Fury has gotten a new update. And the update is 1.02 and it comes with a variety of changes and fixes. Steam achievements have been added as well as borderless windowed mode option. Also, players are now able to see enemies in the dark environments, such as easier, and the pacing of the final boss battle has been improved. So guys, improvements on the performance, timing, and frame pacing has been done. Check out the complete list on their official site. A new open-world MMO from mobile technologies called Stalker Online has been announced, and the game features a large open world having a desolate landscape with post-Soviet 90s architecture. There are a lot of mysteries and secrets to uncover, as well as valuable supplies to collect. The gameplay also has a mix of RPG elements, where players gain experience and develop skills depending on their playstyle. The game is set to launch by fall of this year, but the beta access is now available via Steam. A new update was released by Hello Games for No Man's Sky. The patch will be adding new customization items in a Quicksilver shop as well as new elements to the Nexus. Some missions flow issues are also getting fixed and the rewards from standard Nexus missions has been increased. The update is available for all the game's platforms, but it also has some PC specific changes, one optimization also, and full patch notes can be seen in the game's official page. Fast-paced, violent top-down action game Ritual Crown of Thorns is being published by Feardemic. The director of publishing at Feardemic said that the game fits perfectly with their portfolio since it has horror themes in it with a lot of dark atmospheres. The game is inspired by the TV series The Wild Wild West, and you will be playing as Daniel Goodchild, which is a half a demon and half cowboy that had been resurrected by a witch. Ritual Crown of Thorns is set to launch for PC and Switch on November 7th. Ashes of Creation Apocalypse is coming to early access as announced by Intrepid Studios. This will happen on September 24th at 12 p.m. PDT through Steam or at the Ashes Creation site. This will also allow players to join in one Battle Royale testing anytime, since the servers will now be online. This will also allow the developers to gather feedback and help in building a more polished game. In order to join, players must have an Intrepid account, which they can create via the game's official website. Batman Day is being celebrated this year on September 21st, and Epic Games is giving away 63 Batman games as a way to take part in celebrations. The games can be downloaded through the Epic Games launcher, and you will have until September 26th to do so. Free games are Batman Arkham Collection, which also contains Batman Arkham Asylum, Batman Arkham City, Batman Arkham Knight, and the next one will be Lego Batman Trilogy, which contains the Lego Batman the video game, and Lego Batman 2 DC Superheroes, and Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham.
You know my name. Good. Because I know everything about you. Your darkest secret. Your ultimate weakness. I know you are Bruce Wayne.
Enter Galactic Rhythm Games Speed Rhythm X is launching on Steam Early Access starting October 22nd. It will be launching on the Nintendo Switch sometime in 2020. And Early Access version will also include 15 tracks, which includes a never before heard song from the artists like Panda Eyes, Netro Fun, Drop Tech, and many more. The game also features up to 5 unique difficulties, global leaderboards, as well as customizable levels and backgrounds. Dragon Star Varnir Steam version was originally scheduled for launch on October 9th, but Idea Factory has announced that the game will be launching a day early on October 8th. And the game will also be available at a discount from an entire week after launch. It will come in Deluxe Bundle, Deluxe Pack, and Dragon Star Varnir features a turn-based mid-air combat using tigers and transformations to awaken a dragon enemies. Black Desert Online is set to kick off a series of events starting September 25th, and the events will be part of the Seasons of the Hunt and will last for 2 weeks or more. The event kicks off with the Trainer Knights first Captain Support Kit giveaway for players with high levels. Throughout the first 2 weeks of the event, players will also be taking part in the special challenge and get World Boss Drop rate boost and a lot more. Saber Interactive has announced a new season of free content for World War Z. Season 2 will run starting the 4th quarter of this year. The Saber said that it will be bursting with new features and community requested content. The new season will include 2 challenging new PvE missions, which are set in Moscow and New York. There will also be a new weapon as well as a new prestige ranks and rewards. Also coming in the future are cosplay support, Horde Mode Z, and more.
We cannot let them over the gate. Changing level. This is a beauty.
The third faction for Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 has been revealed, and the Baron is said to rule the criminal underbelly of Seattle and works closely with people in position. The faction usually employs gang members, hitmen, thugs, ghouls, and vampires. Very few have actually seen the Baron face to face, as he only acts through his lieutenants. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 has a total of 5 factions, and the 2 previous ones revealed are the Pioneers and the Camarilla. We have for you the ALLKEYSHOP.com daily deals for today. We are starting off with today's free game, which is based on the DC Comics superhero Batman. The game is Batman Arkham Knight. The games with greatest price drops are the first-person shooter Borderlands 3 and the turn-based role-playing Octopath Traveler. Also guys, for the game with the best discount for today is another first-person shooter, which is Rage 2. And all these amazing deals and more can also be seen in our daily deals page.
A brand new Terminator game has been announced to the delight of gamers who are also fans of the hit movie franchise. This new game is dubbed Terminator Resistance, and it's slated to be released for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. The game was developed by the makers of Heavy Fire Afghanistan and Rambo the video game, so there is definitely experience in the area. Terminator Resistance is set almost 30 years after Judgment Day and expands upon the future war Cameron hinted in the film.
Are you alright, Jacob?
We intercepted some interesting data. It turns out you're part of a prestigious group. A group of people that Skynet marked for termination.
HK aerial flying by. You need to find a way to get out of there.
Blue Mancho has released a new update for its rough-like first-person shooter, Void Bastards. The update contains a brand new DLC called the Bang Tidy Pack, which introduces the Tidy Cleaning Corporation into the game. You will have new ships to explore and new foe to contend with in the form of the Tidy Bot. There are also free challenge modes, a new enemy type, and a bunch of additional challenges that enables you to modify difficulty parameters now available.
The toilets! My favorite part of the day!
Chance Agency has released a demo for their story-rich adventure RPG Neo Cab. The game has been highly anticipated since it was announced last year, and finally, you can hop into the driver's seat and pilot your eccentric passengers to their destination. As stated, only the demo version is currently available. However, you haven't much longer to wait for the official release, as Neo Cab is due out on October 3, 2019. You can find the demo on the Steam store. Capcom is pleased to announce that Devil May Cry 2 is now available for the Nintendo Switch. Of all the titles in the series, this installment was the least uploaded, but it did scream potential, innovation, and ambition. In any case, any Switch user who also happens to be a fan of the series will happily welcome the good game to their library. Venture to the Nintendo store and grab your copy of the game should you reside among the interested demographic.
His partner. My friends are important. I don't even know if any of them survived. I'm going to take responsibility for my past.
The demo for Code Vein is ongoing right now, and a new content update will be coming to the game. The demo will come with a new playable zone, as well as capability to play with others online. The new playable zone is called Death's Town of His Sacrifice, and players will be fighting against the bosses that they previously defeated. In return, you will be getting haze, new weapons, as well as materials for upgrades. Code Vein is set to launch on September 27, available for PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One.
You have the ability to accept the Queen's blood.
The gate is unlocked.
Please save everyone.
Daybreak Game Company's massive-scale match-based sci-fi arena shooter called PlanetSide Arena has launched into early access. The game will instantly drop you off on the huge firefight. There will be 12-person squads or trios. There are also 3 classes to choose from. If everything works well with the game, it will be launching as a full game by mid-2020. Daybreak was able to share a roadmap of planned fixtures to come into the game in the next few months. Listed also are solo events, new weapons, and more. For GTA Online players, a new car is coming your way, and double bonuses are available for casino work. The new car is the Ubermacht Xeon Classic. This will also come with the Ubermacht T, available for free. For the bonuses, it will be available for the casino work and VIP/CEO missions for the week. This will come with double GTA dollars, RP, and casino chips for casino work, and double GTA dollars and VIP/CEO work missions and challenges. The associates will also get double salaries. A new update for Minecraft is adding a character creator to the game. Before, the only way to make your character different in the game is through the use of custom skins, but now character customization can be taken a step further. The new update is only available on the beta build for now, and it has the ability to personalize an avatar's body shape, hairstyle, colors, and skin tones. There are about 100 customization items for free. The beta is currently available for Xbox One, Windows 10, and Android. From the makers of Don't Starve, Invisible Incorporated, in Oxygen Not Included, PlanetSide has announced their newest game called Hot Lava. This is a first-person obstacle racing game with a twist. Remember the game that we used to play when we were young called The Floor is Lava, where we should not touch the floor? Well, that is the game with an obstacle course. The game looks really fun to play. There can be up to 8 players running on the course at once, and there are leaderboards as well. A free dungeon is coming to Remnant from the Ashes, and it's called Leto's Lab. This will be seen in the adventure mode of the game. The quest will bring players to the Research Station Alpha, where the lab is doing some research on mysterious red crystals. Initially, the goal for the crystals are to be a source of infinite energy, but the experiments of Leto deviated from the goal and used the crystals for dubious experiments. The Leto's Lab update is available for PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Developer Cujo, publisher Curve Digital, and film company Gaumont officially announced the game Narcos, Rise of the Cartels, which is based on Netflix crime drama show Narcos, based on the life events of drug lord Pablo Escobar. In the game, players will choose which side to play. It could either be on the Drug Enforcement Administration or the side of the Medellin cartel. The game is set to launch digitally by 2018, with the physical copies arriving by fourth quarter of the year.
In the barrios, in the jungle, in the cities, only the best strategy takes the upper hand. Only the most effective team takes control. This country is ours. We will fight for it. Choose your side.
We have for you ALLKEYSHOP.com daily deals for today. We are starting off with today's free game, which is based on the DC Comics superhero Batman. The game is Batman Arkham Knight. The games with the greatest prize drops are the first-person shooter Borderlands 3 and the turn-based role-playing game Octopath Traveler. Also for the game with the best discount for today is another first-person shooter, which is Rage 2. All of these amazing deals and more can be seen in our daily deals page.